Okay, so the next lead code linked list question is add two numbers. What we are given as parameters is two lists, L1 and L2, and what we need to produce is the result of the sum of all the nodes. So each node represents a digit, and each list represents a whole number that has already been reversed. So this is actually 342, 465. We do the sum of each column and we put it into the resulting list node or linked list. If they haven't been reversed, all we have to do is just reverse the list and then calculate the sum. So the way we're gonna do this is, to simplify the coding, we'll create a dummy head or a pre-head. Dummy head is equal to list node, and this will represent the result, and we will return in the end dummy head dot next. And then we need to keep track of the carry. So carry is equal to 0, and the current is equal to dummy head. Also, to simplify the coding to not manage each edge case independently, we will take into account the case we will have also a new carry at the end. So if we do the sum of the last two digits of both lists, we'll have a carry. Also, so we need to add that digit into our linked list. Also, the case where not both lists have the same size, so either L1 or L2 is bigger than the other list. So I'll do while L1 or L2 or carry is not 0, and then I will have to extract the values of each node. So I'm gonna have to get the digits from each linked list independently while taking into account the edge case where the linked list is now equal to none. So I'll do L1 val is equal to L1.val if L1 else just 0. So if it's none, I'm just gonna put 0 instead. L2 val is equal to L2.val if L2 else 0. So it's the same thing. And then I'll do a column sum is equal to L1 val plus L2 val plus the carry. But when I will apply this value, when I will give it to the current node, I'm gonna do the modular. So modulo of 10, and the carry is going to be equal to um, column sum over 10, so it's either 0 or 1. I'm going to iterate through the both lists and the current first, and then I'm going to go back to the creation of the new linked list and the applying of the new node and the applying of the value. So I'm going to do L1 is equal L1 dot next if L1, so we need to take into account the edge case, else none. L2 equals L2 dot next if L2 else none, and the current is equal to current dot next. There's no edge case here. So next, I'm gonna call it next digit, for example, is equal to list node of column sum over modulo 10 and current next is equal to next digit. Okay, this seems like it is correct, so else none. Oops, small typo here. Okay, so that's the idea. We have to create a dummy head and then return the next. We need to take into account the edge cases. So we got 2 or 3 possible edge cases. We also need to manage them here and here, and we do a simple calculation of the sum by column.